friends, and welcome to our epic cross-country road trip of 2017. My husband and I left San Diego just yesterday. Now we're in Sedona, checking it out. Oh my gosh, and it is insane so far. We got here late last night, so we didn't see much, but we woke up this morning and basically just drove, 5 minutes down the road, and we're immediately amazed by these rock formations. And we've just come to like a simple hiking area. Park the car and put the drone up in the sky, of course. This is definitely my drone pilot. I've flown the drone a handful of times, but I'm definitely not confident enough yet. This is spectacular, obviously. And you have to use Reiki energy, apparently, according to the rock guy in San Diego. Yes, nice work. Oh boy. Yes! The second stop on this here hike was the sacred pools. I'm picturing bathing my hot, pregnant self in a sweet, cool pool. Turns out this is the pools. Get in! Look at this! This is special. We're taking a break to visit this little shopping area. Tlaquepaque. Oh man, it's a tough one. Preston, how do you pronounce the name of this lovely village? Tlaquepaque. Tlaquepaque. Yes. Tlaquepaque. And we are on the road again, leaving Sedona, Arizona. Next stop is Santa Fe. It's about 7 hours, and I think we're gonna see some interesting sights along the way. We got the GoPro dash mount. Look at that. That's gonna be awesome. All right, we are moving right along on this little road trip. We have made it to Santa Fe, New Mexico. We went a little bit north to come here. We're visiting some really dear family friends in this beautiful home in this beautiful town. So I will show you a little bit of it. We just spent one night here, and then we'll be back on the road to somewhere in between here and Texas, which is our next destination.
It's time for the rain. Let's rock and roll.
All right. So what's down here in Santa Fe?
Oh, just lots of shopping and plaza.
Yeah.
Beautiful art and beautiful people.
Nice. Jonathan, you've lived here your whole life. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? How about you, Michael? What's your favorite thing about Santa Fe?
The people.
The people? Cool.
My favorite thing about Santa Fe is the stores.
The stores. You got some good stores. Cowhides.
Cowhides and then Asian paper umbrellas.
Yeah. Sheepskins. The jewelry selection is legit. Hey Michael, who's your favorite YouTuber?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, no!
You're supposed to say AMae.
Yeah, Alicia. Show me your hat. I love it. My newest, biggest fan. High five. All right. Look at this beautiful thing. Oh.
Double rainbow.
All the way. And just in time for sunset, we've made it to Roswell, New Mexico, where a UFO crashed in 1947, putting this place on the map. We don't have time to look for UFOs while we're here, but we're gonna have some Thai food. The place looks awesome. And the sunset looks awesome too. UFO and alien stuff here in Roswell. This is terrifying. Oh my god. I am terrified, obviously. Brian's my fearless leader. You're really not scared.
This is fun.
I'm terrified. I can't even sleep. Good morning, West Texas. That's where we are now. We survived the storm last night in terrifying Roswell. He got us through it. I just kind of had to sleep because I was really scared that we were gonna. It was scary. I knew you were scared.
I was scared.
He wasn't scared. I had to sleep because I was afraid we were gonna blow off the road and then the aliens were gonna come and get us. But that didn't happen. And we actually found an amazing hotel that we fell in love with. What was it called?
It was called the Hotel Settles.
Settles. And it was a 4-star hotel in a 1-star town. Honestly. Big Springs, Texas. This super small town.
I think it's just Big Spring, Texas. But we don't want to offend the folks at Big Spring. It's not
Okay.
Big Spring. It's one Big Spring.
One Big Spring, Big Spring, Texas, and gorgeous hotel. So it was built in 1930, and it, I guess, went on through the 80s, and then it got really run down, so it shut down, and then some brilliant person bought it in
2006.
2006.
That's right.
For $75,000, which is nothing, and restored the whole thing to absolute perfection. Every single detail was restored. And of course we trashed this room, so I don't have good footage of the room, but we were able to get an amazing lunch in a town where I don't think we would have been able to get an amazing lunch otherwise. This is what the hotel Settles is serving up. Oh my gosh, veggie burger.
Don't forget about the pool and the jacuzzi.
Oh yeah, the pool and the jacuzzi. We could have stayed there for like 3-4 nights.
Did you see this pool we missed out on?
No.
It's gonna be really upsetting when you see how awesome it is.
Oh my goodness. It's like Vegas.
It is. It's very nice.
In the middle of Texas.
Make sure you capture the infinity. The infinity. The infinity.
no.
The infinity. You have to raise it.
Oh yeah, look at that. And then we got back on the road here in West Texas. Then we took a break at this little antiques and oddities store, which was quite fun. Checking out a little antiques and oddities shop here in Brady, Texas. Really cool stuff. Whoa. What'd we buy?
We bought a ball peen hammer, a stapler.
A stapler.
It's an antique stapler.
Of course.
And an oil can.
Excellent. We need these things.
And a pair of old Sheffield, England scissors.
Oh.
I'm going to sharpen up and razor blade.
Another old pair of scissors. Now I have 2. So tonight, we're very excited because we're headed to a destination that we actually planned. First thing was the first thing we planned on this road trip in Dripping Springs, Texas, outside of Austin. It is an Airstream Airbnb. We really want an Airstream, but we've never actually slept in one. So we wanted to book an Airbnb. So I did a lot of research. It's harder than you would think to book an Airstream Airbnb because you can't just search Airstream on Airbnb. So we found one in Dripping Springs, and it looks super awesome. It's just in a lot, in a guy's, I don't know, I guess he has a big lot, and there's deer, and we're gonna get there in just a few hours.
Stars.
Stars.
Yeah, it's out in the country.
Yeah, out in the country, where Airstream should be. So we'll see what it looks like. We just got here to the Airstream. Oh, and there's baby deer. We knew there'd be deer, but there's baby deer. Oh, we'll talk later. Look at this. We finally have an Airstream. Look, hubby bear. We finally have an Airstream, and we have our very own deer.
Our own deer in the Airstream. Hi guys. Are those your little kids?
Hi,
Is it
Mama. Oh, they're ready to eat.
Feed them all that vegan food.
I'm gonna give you the tour before we trash the place with all of our stuff. Oh, how cute is this? Welcome, y'all. Wow, I don't know how old this one is or the size of it, but I will find out. Fun! Not much to it. I love it. And ironically though, this one was more expensive a night than the 4-star hotel we stayed at last night, but that's okay, because this is what we really want. This is what we want. Good morning. It's like 8 a.m. We woke up in our Airstream, and there's a deer feeding frenzy. Look at this. So it's 8 a.m. The reason we're up so early is to go to Hamilton Pool, which is outside of Austin, but closer to where we are in Dripping Springs, and it is a natural pool. I wouldn't say it's like a hot spring. And apparently it gets really crowded, so we're going to try to hit it at like 9 a.m. when it opens. Hamilton Pool. You can't go there. You can't go there unless you make a reservation like way in advance. We found this out. But we came to Lake Travis. Yeah, and we're here and we just met a nice gentleman who's gonna take us to a little grotto, a little swimming hole. Yay!
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, switching to the GoPro. All right, we are saying goodbye to our beautiful Airstream and getting back on the road. Today's the longest drive, 7 hours to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But we've enjoyed our time in Texas. Got to see not so much of downtown Austin, but a lot of the Dripping Springs area, and of course, Lake Travis. We actually caught up with Lake Travis again for this beautiful sunset. The Airstream's been fun. A little tight, a little bit old. It's a vintage one. We want a new one. It's cool though. Hi friends, we are back. We have left Texas finally. Texas went on forever and ever, and we are driving through the south now. We went through Baton Rouge. And then I've been half asleep in the car while hubby bear's driving, but we went through, what state was after that? Mississippi, and now we're in Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, and I have realized that I still haven't told you guys what state we're actually headed to.
We should say that until we actually drive into the state of the city, yeah.
We should. Yeah, it's a good state. Brian's actually from this state. My parents actually live in this state, but that being said, we're not moving to either of the places where my parents live or his parents live. So it's a place I've actually never been, and it will be interesting to see. I'm very excited. We have 37 minutes left in this road trip. Well, here's a hint. Yep, it's a hint. Florida Welcome Center, and they give free orange juice here. Free samples of Florida orange juice and grapefruit juice. Hey, go back there. Smile. You make a perfect sunshine. And that is that, my friends. A few of you were able to guess Pensacola, Florida as our final destination from our video about the drone crash and basic knowledge about the likely stationing of a naval aviator such as Brian. We do have some beautiful beaches here, which I plan to explore in detail. Of course, we are literally having a baby any day now, so the one thing I can promise is that part 2 of our drone crash video will be live in about a week, and then there may be a short break. If you haven't seen part 1 about our Mavic Pro's short life and mysterious death, be sure to catch up for the full story, or catch up on any of these other videos from around the world, and subscribe to AMaeTV for more crazy travel adventures and discussions about the video gear we use to make them. Thanks for joining us on this cross-country road trip, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!